So today what we're covering is what do we do when someone opens our closed guard? We just got done with our opening the closed guard series. What do we do when someone opens our closed guard? The main thing we want to do is not let someone pass our knee line, okay? Passing our guard, pass our knee line. So we did a collar sleeve stand. You can watch the previous videos. Now we're going to focus on the person on the bottom. The first thing is whenever someone grabs my sleeve, the first thing I want to do is I want to circle my hand around and I want to grab her sleeve. Now when she stands, an option that I have, at least I can't grab the collar, is I grab her pants. So I have a sleeve and a pant grip on the opposite side. Now if she puts her hand on my knee and tucks her elbows in and opens my guard like we learned, then I can't do this technique. So at this point, it's really who is, more in tune with the progression of the technique. Okay, so let's go back again. So she grabs my sleeve, I circled her, I grabbed her sleeve. She stands. Let's say I don't feel comfortable here. I grab her pant grip. Now, as soon as I grab her pant grip and before she puts her hand on my knee, I gotta drop my hips and I'm gonna put my feet on her hips. Now, why is this good? See, as long as I have the pant grip, she can't run away, try to back up and run away. She can't go away, and she can't come forward because if she comes forward, she's gonna be on my feet and I can sweep her with balloon sweeps and whatever else. So that's why I like to grab the pant grip. And I have the diagonal control with my right hand. So right hand on the sleeve, left hand on the pant grip. Now the first thing, all we're gonna do is do our simple sweep. I'm gonna push her away, but as I push her away, my far leg goes behind the knee. Now sometimes here, it can, especially when you're rolling, it can be kind of like confusing of which leg drops, which leg stays on the hip. As a universal concept, I'm gonna release, go stand up. Whenever I have a hold of a grip of a leg, let's say I grab the ankle, right now I have the pant grip. Whenever I have a pant grip, I need to put a foot on the same side hip. For example, if I have this foot on this hip and I release the foot on the same side hip, she can back step and now pass my guard. But as long as I have the foot on the same side of the leg that I have control of, if she tries to back step, it's not gonna go anywhere because I always have that distance control with the foot on the hip. So if you're ever lost of like, which foot do I put on the hip? Well, which leg do you have a hold of? Put the foot on the hip on the same side leg. Okay, so this is where we were. Come over here for a second. As I push her back, now because you know that I need to keep my left leg on her hip, my far leg is gonna go behind the knee. And this is, I'm saying behind the knee for a particular reason. If I go behind the foot, she just back step out of it and I'm not gonna trip her. So I go behind the knee and I continue extending my legs. Now we're gonna go with the detail of how to come up. When I extend my legs, she's like a tree. I'm gonna hold you, okay? So right now she's falling. If I don't hold her up, she's falling. So I don't need to keep the foot on the hip anymore. So once I push and I find her falling, the foot that's on the hip is gonna come towards my butt. So watch my left foot, this one. You see? So I'm gonna push her, and now my left foot comes towards my butt. And because of that, now I can come up in a technical or like a combat-based position. Notice I came up with my knee up. I didn't come up with my knee on the ground where she can close the guard. I came up with my knee up, both my legs are inside, so that now I can start passing the guard. Look how I'm keeping this knee behind me, always trying to pass her knee line. Okay, so a big detail here, a big trip up here is people, they do the trip, but then they put the leg on the outside. See, I didn't tuck it under my butt, put it on the outside. So now it's hard to come up. But if I tuck it under my butt, it's easy to come up. I can even stand and do my leg drag style passes as well. Okay, so that's our first technique from opening the closed guard counter.